What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Side Order. I am one of your hosts for this evening, Glyphracker.
I am the other Odinson, and welcome aboard to Mon Bazou. We have the maple syrup empire just a rockin'. It's going to keep on going. We're going to make all the money and actually maybe do something to the car. I don't know. I'd like to maybe look into putting a new engine into it, something like that. But we'll also get paid for the first time from the maple syrup, so that's exciting. But hey, before we get into all that, I just want to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because hey, here at Side Order, you will always have a seat at the table. So pull up a chair and join us.
So now, with all that out of the way, let's continue on our maple syrup empire.
Yeah, going into the sunrise here. I realized when I'd driven over to the sugar shack to start that I accidentally didn't start the generator. Well, now the syrup can't flow without power, so
Power must be on.
yeah, well, also I needed the sun to come up before syrup would really flow anyway, so I figured it was a good way to kill time to just walk back to the trailer. I mean, we are running a little low on money, but luckily we'll have the maple syrup and poutine all ready to pull us through until we get paid on Sunday. Also, you never know, we might be able to drum up another barrel before then.
One can only hope. One can only hope.
I do recall that we're pretty close to actually being finished with one.
And hello, country girl. How are you today? Hopefully you managed to get over your mishap there. PCU, or her PC crashed. Not PCU, sorry, Space Engineers on the brain.
Oh, no, I get that. Because, I mean, how much we got here? Yeah, look at that. We need 120 for a barrel, so it seems attainable.
And you're already set.
I'm already set. Except for this. There we go. Now I'm really set.
So now it's just a matter of waiting for that syrup to flow, and unfortunately, it's not flowing.
No syrup flowing yet. So what do we do in the meantime?
I say get rid of some of those pine trees and sell it. They're hogging space of our beautiful maple land.
That's not a bad idea. There's a few pine trees over there that we could cut down and sell. Maybe we should, but if we do that, I think we should actually just hook up the log splitter
And just go do it.
and and then just drop the log splitter and go sell it. Yeah, let's do that. It's Friday. I'm pretty sure we can make that thing happens.
I mean, you got enough in the tank there. What's it to us to have to boil off a couple runs at the later in the night?
Well, if it gets too late, we'll fall asleep.
Get yourself some coffee.
Yeah, but that means I have to go into town. We can't have too many layers of things here. We don't have all the time in the world.
It's that dastardly 7 days to die. Turn your computer into a 7 days to die.
Turn your computer 7 days dead.
I'm doing well. I'm doing actually pretty well today. Got my beautiful rocket juice rocking.
Yeah, let me get back up. Yeah, successfully. Yeah, thanks. I love how insulting this game is.
We successfully attached it to the air. Good job. We got a thumbs up for that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Oops. There you go.
Okay, now we have the thing. Let's go lumberjacking.
Time to go lumberjacking.
Another Canadian tradition. Oh, we're just full of Canadian things to do.
very excited. We're only days away from the marble race.
That is true.
At least day one. This is kind of it. Last bit for the end of before the end of the year.
Park right about here. Should be able to hit those two trees quite nicely. And that's what I want to do. So first of all, I'll need my chainsaw.
Yes, because you cannot cut down pine without chainsaw. I mean, we are Canadian, but we do need the chainsaw. We can't just chop them down without using our mind.
No. Despite
Wow, hey,
decades
look, it
of
replanted
trying.
itself.
Despite decades of trying, no, we cannot do that yet.
Yet.
I can neither confirm nor deny that we're still working. Well, I kind of wish the truck wasn't still moving.
Oh, it slowly is, yeah.
Yeah, it should be good. It'll hit that beech tree before it goes too far. So it would be better if it just wasn't still rolling. Like, I mean, I have the e-brake on. How is it still moving? See, look, on. That vehicle might slide. Well, yeah, it is. Which is ridiculous, because it should absolutely be able to stop on this slope.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
What's that?
Oh, it was a Windows update that happened to kill.
Mm.
Because she was in the middle of 7 days, and then it kills it. Yeah. Here's a weird thing that Odin can help test for this one too. What happens with my PC? Whenever there's an update, my PC will like perform like garbage unless I do it. You've seen it. It's the weirdest thing ever. And most of the times it's not even like a driver update. It'll be like, oh, it's just a Windows Office update, which is like, oh, great. It's something that I'm just going to have to disable and remove anyways.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because look, you can literally see the trail of where the truck is sliding by the wood. It's like, oh, come on, man! Like, what are the tires? Are they racing slicks or something that have been greased with olive oil?
Super,
Because this is not a steep slope.
super slick. It's like, come on, man, you're giving us Canadians a real bad look. Is it ice everywhere?
I mean, a Ferrari would not slide downhill, and like the most least off-road car you can think of would not slide like that on this steep a slope on grass. It just wouldn't, man. Like, I mean, I do love this game, but that is a little aggravating. Okay, so that'll do the wood to wood. Now we got a good load of wood. At least some, anyway.
Something to sell and waste a little bit of time. That was kind of the idea.
Well, we're also down to $100, and who knows how much money we might need. I don't want to be caught short, so might as well just do this, because Sunday,
We get paid.
yeah.
We need to put some maple syrup under the tires. Make it a little sticky. That's a waste of maple syrup.
We don't waste maple syrup around here.
Small fun fact for most Canadians that drive, they usually carry cat litter in their trunk.
Yeah, it works good for getting you out of snowy spots and icy spots.
Yeah. Because a lot of the time in cat litter they put, oh, I forget what that is. Silica powder.
Yeah.
Or silica gel. and silica gel is super absorbent. And then the sand and the little bits of salt from the gravel that's in it help melt the ice and snow. And then the silica gel traps it, and it's still hard enough that it will gain traction under your tire.
Like, look at this. Now the truck's like sliding around sideways. Why? I don't know, man.
It's got a mind of its own. No. My truck has a mind of its own. Last episode of Junkyard Truck there.
Yeah, that was weird. No, your truck on Junkyard Truck, okay, is a fragile little angel that will explode into 1,000 pieces if you even look at it wrong. I've never seen a game where your car practically disintegrates around you like that.
It's a paper mache car. Come on.
Paper mache would hold up better. Balsa would. Whoa. Hey, I understood what he said there. Then again, I used to have a bunch of French-Canadian roommates, so you better believe I've heard every French-Canadian slur scream drunkenly at 3 a.m. that you could imagine.
Make a quick drop off of the wood slitter.
That doesn't look like it.
We'll find it on the way back anyways.
Yeah, it'll stay there forever, because I'm never doing wood again.
We say that. It is a small way to gain...
Well, I mean, I'll have to do some balsa wood. That's... until we can get...
That's what I mean. You got some random... If you do have some random stuff laying around, great. You could turn around and burn it. It might burn a little bit better.
Yeah, one thing. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. I understand. I am Canadian. I understand. There you go.
It hurts without the syrup.
I should close the fridge. I like how I leave my own front door open all the time, but I close the fridge door.
You don't want the raccoons and stuff taking your food.
Yeah, they might, man.
They're allowed to come in, hang out. I mean, it saves your door.
Raccoons are everywhere out here. You see them all the time. Well, I mean, I don't know if you've seen them. I don't. I'm sure you have growing up. I've seen raccoons all over the place.
Also lived out in the dunes.
Yeah, so you definitely saw it. You know what our weird rodent animal we used to see everywhere out west where I grew up was? Skunks. You see them everywhere, man. And believe me, I'd rather have raccoons. Because I don't know if you're familiar with what skunks do.
Nice.
Okay, well that got us a little bit of money.
And yet again, we weren't trying to make... Hello, Strider! We weren't trying to make millions of dollars off of it. We were just trying to fill our pockets a little bit more. Raccoons have a great sense of humor. I'm curious, country girl.
Yeah, what has a raccoon done to you that's so hilarious? Now I'm curious. Just redline the truck!
And if I'm not mistaken, Strider, you are now 68 people away before we get ourselves our poutine stream, or at least our Californian version.
Yeah, because I'm not sure where you're getting mozzarella cheese curd in California, but
good luck.
Good luck with that. Because it's not a real poutine without it.
Have to find a local dairy farm. See if they'll make you curd. They might be confused by it.
They might be.
What? You want the what?
Okay, why am I getting no? Did I, like, forget to turn the... Is something not working?
Is the pump not on? Kinda bad.
Yeah, because I've only got 11 trees connected. Or have I left the pipe open and the thing is full inside, and that's why we haven't got it? I'm confused.
Confused, yeah. Wouldn't that be funny? We've been sitting here being like, I'm going to spend most of the day doing... Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Okay, well, that's why we're confused. Right on. Okay.
Well, I guess it's time to light it up.
Well, now, I know it's probably only full right now, but still, that's...
That's our 20 right there. That's another barrel.
Yeah, if we can cook that in time, we might be able to get a barrel in today.
Ooh!
And then we get paid even more on Sunday.
Even more money. I'm excited. I'm also excited for the marble race.
Well, we have our team.
We have our team. Ashes has their team. Boogie Bombs is chunked away at theirs. Team White obviously has theirs. Still waiting for Karma, Scully Pop, and Rocket Blast. Same thing with Hojo to give us their people.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
You're gonna be messing around tonight with Phantom Pain. Why? Do you have like a fake limb or something that? You finally got that third arm removed. I'm glad, man. Good job. I mean, it was weird. I mean, yeah, you could put your hat on easier.
Don't you
Great.
usually have a third arm installed?
He was born with it.
Oh.
I mean,
Lucky him. Then he saves on installation costs.
No, what is Phantom Pain, if you don't mind me asking? Besides what I'm calling it. Because as you all know, tomorrow is our beautiful, beautiful...
What is open? This would just like fill the barrel.
Yes.
I think we're actually going to make another barrel in today.
We're going to make a little more money. I like that. I like the sounds of money.
I like the way you money.
I did not know that.
Know what?
That... Sorry, I gotta just... raccoons can unzip your tent and go inside and take a nap in your... on your sleeping bag. I know a lot of people actually have had them as pets.
Well, they're very smart.
I know of people that have had them as pets. As I've mentioned before, my grandfather had a fox as a pet. It wasn't allowed inside, but it was like basically an outside dog.
See, now that is how we win.
That is how we make money, folks.
Because that is a full barrel of maple syrup. Okay, let's go sell that sucker.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain.
So you still have your third arm.
Okay. Kiefer Sutherland plays the Big Boss Snake. Cool. What's the guy's name again? Aaron Paul, that plays the voice of my main character in Dispatch.
Yeah, Aaron Paul. Also, probably better known as Jesse Pinkman. You know, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he plays the main voice in Dispatch.
Okay, to the Federation.
Let's go make some more money. And while we do that, I should remind everybody, if you haven't already, definitely do smash that thumbs up button. It totally brings by other cool people, such as yourself, by the channel. Here at the Side Order, we really do appreciate that.
That we do. So make sure to smash that button. wonder if I'm gonna ram this guy or if I can get around him at high speed.
Careful, we're coming close to the city. Watching that barrel roll around in the back of your truck too. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
actually also being distracted by that because that's our money right there. That's all our money right there. So I really don't want that to fly out of the vehicle. I really don't.
Here we are, making our way around to the village. If I can, I might do a little preview match for the track in the upcoming days as a video. Bring a little hype to the race. Because it is our...
Yeah, just let me know. I mean, absolutely. I'm always up for commentating a marble race. And I don't know. I just don't think it would be the same.
Yet again, it would be for nothing other than just bragging rights amongst our team, but...
It would be for fun. Throw everybody in there that we've got names for so far. And everyone fight. Very sensible. No, I wonder if I got a ticket for driving in the wrong lane.
We are literally a month away from the big Creators Cup, where we're going to turn around and take home a trophy.
Yep, that's right, we are.
Yeah, it's quite cute when you see them, but yeah, you probably still they're wild animals, right? So you kind of are always concerned. You're like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Disney princess in any way. And come back tomorrow and pick up the empty barrel. Yeah, I can't really explain the amount of luck that Team Ashes has. They're right behind us in points. The game, I don't understand because it's all random chance. It's not like anything's rigged set up. We've said that from the beginning. We make a course. We run the course. What happens is what happens. The only thing that we do in trial and testing is if there's an area where 4 marbles will jump off, we'll fix that so that they'll have something to bounce off of.
We do testing. We run the course multiple times in testing, and the reason we do that simply just to make sure that the track is runnable, because as surprisingly, like as simple as you might think, even as straightforward as you try to make the track, marbles will come off the track at certain places all the time. So we do all the testing just to make sure that we're not going to have a place where the race is going to end all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
So
sometimes also where we want to get fancy with it, you have to put a lot of stuff to keep in the background, visible walls and things, to keep marbles from just flying right out of the track.
So I really blame that he has just some really lucky people for his team. In the same sense, I just do want to throw this out there, that Karma Jolt is the leading team for the most wins, while their team only has 36 points. So it's just overall, Ashes has won more races, but just hasn't came home with the prize. Well, I guess he did, and Lisa Burton has, and 1 or 2 other people have. Yeah, I can't remember it completely. I don't have the books in front of me. But yeah, right now, as current standings, Karma Jolt's the most to have wins. Team Wipe has 0 wins. Hojo, I think, is right behind them with 0. Same thing with Scully and Rocket. They both have their entry win. And Johnny Knight and his team has a bunch from before we actually started recording teams. The winner will be Country Girl. Oh, Estrada says Darth Helmet. It'd be nice. Like I say every month, I would love for either us or Team Wipe. Because Team Wipe has been put in every month since we've done the teams. And they've done well. We've just not... We haven't took anything home. Whoa! Nice. It sticks to landing.
Okay, that, you know, I just gotta say, my engine would have literally exploded there if I had done that in real life.
Well, once you see the track this month, Strider, it's not no easy feat.
Did anybody ever tell you don't use no double negatives? That's a joke. Think about what I just said.
It's not an easy feat. Very, very big hill to climb. And while trying to keep the track under a certain amount of time, I think I just hit our max time for the track.
I have just left this open all day. It just burned and made syrup until... Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Let's close this up.
Oh yeah. If I did that, my truck would be in pieces. Yeah, no, it would be done. It'd just be done. Like, game over.
If you did what?
That little backflip thingy that your truck did.
Your truck, but you'd never recover from that. You would have to be reloading an earlier save. Okay? Like, your truck would not recover from that.
My Fabergé truck.
It's actually, that is a weird dichotomy between these two games. Like, actually, in terms of what I can do to my car is actually way deeper than what you can do in Junkyard Truck. Like, I can go down to, like, small part. I can play everything from the ground up, everything in the car in this game. And, however, it never breaks in the way that it does in Junkyard Truck. You know, I think parts like your engines do deteriorate a little, but the deterioration is nowhere near like Junkyard Truck, where to me it seems like you're like, yeah, your truck is a Fabergé egg.
You got to be so careful with it anywhere you go. And that's something I'm going to do. I got to do, and that is check in on how to use the cable there. I have to, because I need that part done.
Trees, yeah, I line them up right, because this is where I'm going to start the next hookup line of trees, and I'll be able to hook them to this one, thereby not requiring another post connection, which I'm going to have to make for all these ones. See, I was thinking ahead.
Ah, smart man. And I can't wait to see our choice. That's the other thing we should probably start is a poll or a thing for the tracks. I mean, for the Creators Cup. I mean, we are going to use all the ones from the past, but maybe having influence from the people, what should be the final.
I've got quite a wide variety, so you know. I would say yes and no to that. maybe let everybody vote on which one we're going to use for like the last track.
No, the final.
The final. But And here's the reason I just say that, because the fans love you all don't know the behind the scenes stuff that we do about some of the tracks we're probably not going to want to use again. And you know which ones I mean and why. Because they have problems and they were good, but I don't know if we necessarily want to use them again. And we both made tracks that fall into that category. So, you know, I'm not going to name names, but I can think of a couple off the top of my head where it's like, I don't know if we necessarily want to use that one again. Eat some poutine. Need that.
You do.
Well, it's almost at the end of the day when I'm going to get syrup. Trees are growing in nice, though. I'm really happy about that.
We'll have to buy ourselves a nice little mantle shelf with wheels so that we can wheel it around between streams.
What, the trophy?
Yeah. Because, I mean, it is ours.
Well, assuming, we win. I hope we do. We never do bad at the races. Honestly, we never really usually do bad, but we don't usually win either.
We're the Mario of the thing.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. I mean, I don't know. We are also the creator team, so I think it would be suspicious if we won all the time. Though at this point, it would be nice if we could win any time.
I agree. Well, this is our month. Just waiting for a little more maple syrup. Speaking of what's going on here.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much more. So that begs the question.
More pine?
No, we don't need, dude. We get paid the day after tomorrow. We got $443. I got $200 more from that barrel. We got to go pick up a barrel tomorrow. Right?
Do you not like money?
It's just an insignificant amount of money compared to what we're going to get.
Go plant some more maple trees?
That might not be a bad idea. See, now I put some here, right? So if I can continue a row down this way and over here, right? Then they'll all be connected in through there, and I can also double connect them in through this end.
Let's do it.
But I first need the clippers, which I know are over here. See, leaving them in front of the last tree I clipped is actually a pretty good idea because they're pretty spottable.
It's the other big fun thing, too, I should mention to everybody that I'm super excited for coming the 13th. It's our charity live stream against cancer. Yeah, we do, and that's kind of the thing. We receive a decent amount of points. We do well when it comes into, like, the middle ground. We have someone that will cross at least. Excuse me. But when it comes to the, like, I don't want to say the long game, but yeah, the actual pull through at the end and make sure our team, we just haven't been able to pull it together. But I think this month is it. I really do. I mean, I say that every month, but
Let's do one more. 12, there we go. Okay, I'm going to drop the cutters right here. There we go. I'll pick up them cuttings. There it is. I got it. That's what I thought. 10 more. Perfect.
my biggest thing, and I mean nothing against Ashes nor any of his the fans, but they're like, their team is like a monster when it comes for points.
Yeah, they're like an all-consuming monster that devours everything when it comes to points. Okay, perfect. I see that one is connected, so we'll put like. This one's here. Put like. There. Make one there. And make one there. And there. And there. Okay, there. No, come on, give me one.
There's some sort of pipe there. You see that?
I did.
When is your guys' Thanksgiving?
Not like the last Friday in November or something like that. Oh, it's an empty tubing roll. Huh.
Well, there's a trash bin, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, well, this is an actual trash bin, so let's just throw that in there. How about that? There, I planted more trees. That is a good use of our. You know how many? We're gonna have like 40 or 50 trees attached to this thing soon, and then, oh, will the syrup flow? We'll be spending so much time here making maple syrup, and then we're gonna be able to expand into maple syrup wine.
Which is the goal. Next Thursday. All right. Try and keep that in mind.
Okay. How come the truck didn't roll away? I mean, I didn't have the parking brake on. It usually means it rolls away. Eventually, my goal is to have this whole path just lined with maple trees hooked to the sugar shop. That's the dream. I want to be producing so much maple syrup that we get to contribute to the strategic maple syrup reserve. Okay.
I like the sounds of that.
I don't know if that's I wish that was possible in this game, but that's how much maple syrup I want to make. But first of all, this can go off. There. I am mostly super stoked. I do have the console. For the day after tomorrow, when we will get that sweet, sweet maple syrup money. And I don't mean that because it's maple syrup money, so it's, maple syrup is sweet. Well, I do mean that, and I do mean the money will be sweet.
Oh, that's awesome. Family time is great.
Perfect.
Oh, my back. Yeah. That's the new problem with me. Get over the cold and then instantly I sneezed and threw my back out today.
And you tease me for being old. All right.
That's what it took today to throw my back out. Good old fashioned achoo.
Also, because stop right here for a second.
Gotta turn on that. Don't forget that.
I'm not going to forget this time, and I'm going to turn on the generator so that we can actually make maple syrup. First thing, when we have the money, get plugged into the electric grid.
All on our way there.
Actually, remember to pay the electric bill after that.
Pay your bills.
I have headlights on. I don't need to be shining a flashlight out the windshield.
That's something I do. Yes, kitty kitty, you hear a truck noise.
Yes, senile cat.
That is correct, Country Girl. If you do need some gamer fuel or would love a way to boost your hydration game, head on over to swiftenergy.gg. Use our magic promo code SIDEORDER25 and you can save yourself 25% off all site-wide. That's not just on our personal own gamer fuel called Rocket Juice. It's also on all the other amazing stuff that they have out there. So definitely head on over there, upgrade your hydration game.
Like Monday, I'll be ready to connect in another round of trees. How glorious.
And yet again, use that magic promo code SIDEORDER25. No spaces and capital S, capital O. And if that ain't your style, if that ain't your game, check out our merch. Because that stuff is going away November 26th.
Okay, well, I've learned something today. I've learned something today about this game. If you put paper in there ahead of time and the day before, it disappears by the time you come back the next day. Lessons are being learned.
Lessons have been learned. Now that sounds delicious, Stratter. Seafood pasta. Shrimp scallop fettuccine. Shrimp and scallops. Excuse me. Seasoned with salt, pepper, green onions, parsley, tomatoes, a garlic puree, and creamy sherry.
It does sound good.
That is a really well put together meal. Just because I have a small addiction to it, though, I definitely would be adding garlic bread, and then I'd never have anybody hang out with me for the rest of the day. Hi, I'm Glyph.
And our syrup is doing good. Sun is coming up on a bright new syrup making day.
Boo Boo. Is Boo Boo bugging you? I'm gonna get up on the bed. Yeah. It's not time to have a senior moment. Okay, Kitty.
Is someone having a senior moment?
Get up on the bed. You know how to do it.
Well, now. Not quite a reason to drive into town quite yet. I do really need some maple syrup, though.
Well, on the 13th Strider, we'll definitely be having a bunch of content flowing across, not just our regular stuff. I mean, gaming against cancer. I might make a special breakaway segment. Steal my wife's phone so that we can get a live feed right to where we are and maybe do some gaming. Garlic does go just about on anything.
Not just about. Does. Chug, 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 chug. There, perfect. Now we're feeling all syrupy again. After noon, we will go buy more poutine. Load the truck up with it. This time I will not eat them.
You say that. I definitely can't wait to see. And away we go. Alright. Leads the same way.
Leads to the same road.
Boom. We are back.
Well, needed some, yes, you're not getting very good. So now I'm not sure what to do for the next little bit. And that's simply because it's Saturday, so nothing is open. Except the gas station and the poutine place, but the poutine place only opens afternoon. I don't terrifically need to go into town for anything other than some poutine.
You know what I'm always going to say.
So, okay, well, then what I'm going to do
We'll need gas.
is I'm going to go fill up the log splitter and put the rest of that into the generator. Why do I always try to do that and never make it? I don't know, but I'm going to keep trying to do it to the end of time.
Well, I guess that's not a garbage bin. It says lost objects.
Oh. Oh, so if you lose something, you can just have it spawn more.
Good to know.
Good to know. Okay. I don't know how, but I'd assume there's a command for pause something. I would assume.
You better do it yourself.
Do that yourself?
Do you? Sorry, hold on. Strider, do you puree your garlic or buy it pre-pureed?
It's always preferable to do it yourself.
Yeah. It's not hard. And it's one of those things where, yeah, I'm sure even if you have an abundance of it, you can always store it. It's something that you'll always use.
Well, we'll go kill some time in town.
Do it yourself. Good man. Good man.
Go to the gas station and fill up truck and gas can, and by then,
hopefully we'll have enough maple syrup flowing.
Well, by then also, hopefully we can waste enough time for it to be past noon.
Get some poutine.
Because that's the thing we really need. It's really, we don't even really terribly need to go that gas. I'm just going to do it because it's something to do while we wait for the maple syrup to fill.
Once you get those other trees, that will be so much better.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll be doing this full time. Those are going to be, the first round should be ready to go on
Sunday. Monday.
They're about 80% grown now. Might be Tuesday. I don't know quite how it works, but they're close to 80% now, and at the rate they seem to be growing, it should be about Tuesday that they're done. Monday or Tuesday. I'm optimistic for Monday, but it will be for certain Tuesday. And we only planted those other sets a couple days apart, so they'll grow. One set will come in, and then like a couple days later, we'll have the other one. And our trees will go from like the 11 we have plugged in right now to like almost 40.
Which is amazing. We need it though. We really do. So then we'll start that maple syrup flow.
So I gotta check that. Oh, why? It's Saturday.
Also meaning to ask everybody, what do you think of our holiday commercial? It's part 1 of 2. Do not use that peasant fuel.
No, my guy will freak out if I try. Ew, I can't use that peasant fuel. How do I feel like this? I don't know. I guess we'll be okay here. Yeah,
It works.
It wouldn't pour if there was nowhere to put it.
You don't want to waste that glorious, glorious gasoline.
Give the truck a little drink. There you go, buddy. Sorry about flipping you a few times earlier. Go.
Seal up your gas.
There we go. There we go.
Feel better seeing you, kitty?
And we're only making fun of him because the cat is really old. And it's starting to show.
Yeah. While you're here, I know it's a waste of money, but you should buy 2 things of poutine. Or not poutine, maple syrup. Just as an emergency. Yeah.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
Exactly, my good sir.
No, I can't just do that. Okay, perfect.
Yay, the through the window technique works. Literally, through the window, like glass and all. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the commercial. Well, at least I'm glad you do, country girl.
Who cares about everyone else? No, I'm kidding. I mean, I could repaint the truck, but I like its glorious red color, so why would I do that?
That's for the car.
Yeah, it sure is.
All the summer tires.
Tires, better steering wheels. Well, at least these guys have some parts for the car, so we can have a little fun. Got a couple of coffees, because that just always seems like you never. See, now this is what I was thinking.
Save up by the engine.
Is get that for the car first. But I also oh, we need this.
That's the tire replacer.
Yes. Oh, we can't buy one. Oh, so we actually have to bring our tires into the... Okay, well, we can do that. That's...
Duly noted.
Yeah, duly noted, but boy, that's annoying. I mean, we can do that, but that's not great. Okay, well, I've got a little extra maple syrup. Let's go get a bunch of poutines. By the time we get there...
It should be time. Also, this is a good point, if you haven't already, to remind you to smash that thumbs up and share it out if possible. Brings by other cool people such as yourself by the channel, and here at the Sidedoor, we really do appreciate that.
Oh, okay, so I drove all the way around the block to go from there to here. I just realized that.
Oh, you had to waste a little.
Laughing.
You had to waste a little time.
Snack delivery. Why is her name in English? This is Quebec.
Must be a tourist trap. Best known poutine in town. Just gotta wait for the guy to magically spawn in here in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately, we did make it a little early.
There you go.
Hey, guy, how's it going? Let me just open it up for a second.
Might want to open your truck door.
Don't need to.
All right, you can do it through the window. And you ate it.
Yep. I did want to eat one, but I didn't actually mean to do that.
Well, it doesn't. As stated, it doesn't matter. I'm glad you like it, and that's the only thing that matters, country girl.
Yes, because that commercial is apparently only for you.
I believe you're correct, Strider. You're making me go back into terminology.
About what?
He de-skins and de-seeds tomatoes.
Mm.
It's concassy. Or concassy. I'm sorry. Really bad with the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right with the terminology.
Yeah, I got a truck full of poutine, maple syrup, a chainsaw, and a gas can.
Well, I like shallots. I really... I'm a weird take on this. I prefer onion. Just... Onion is the cheaper alternative. Shallots are just a fancy onion.
Less flavorful. It really depends upon what flavor you're going for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because they can be quite pungent. I mean, onion does have, well, it supposedly doesn't have a taste. It does have a very distinct taste.
Onion most certainly has a taste, or anyone that's primarily onion wouldn't taste like onion. Tell me French onion soup doesn't tell how it tastes like onion. Its primary ingredient is onions, caramelized onions. Pretty much what you make it out of.
A good one, yes. I mean, a lot of the ones that I've sampled in the last little while, it's just onion water.
Okay, well, that's not how I do it, okay? That's what I'm getting at.
A lot. I mean, hey, a business tries to say it, but that's not a traditional French onion. It's not onion water with a biscuit and cheese on it. There's actually a mad science to it.
You would be surprised at how hard a casket is to find somebody who will properly caramelize a bunch of onions for you. That is surprisingly difficult. You wouldn't think it would be. But the amount of times I've had to walk up to somebody after asking them to caramelize some onions and French onion soup and go, "What the hell are you doing?" would utterly amaze you.
Caramelize them, not freaking fry them. Jeez, throw them in the deep fryer.
Well, best was a guy throwing a bunch of brown sugar in. It's like, you don't put sugar in caramelized onions. They do that on their own.
Yeah.
Add sugar. That's the point. To softly heat them enough until their own sugars come out and they cook in that. You add sugar, you ruin it. What are you doing? It's like, yeah, so many times. Just find somebody who knows how to do it properly is the mission.
That's a new one to me. I've actually never heard of that.
Oh, you'd be amazed. Well, no, you wouldn't be. You worked in kitchens. You wouldn't be amazed. But to anybody who doesn't, they would be amazed. Okay, here we go. We got a full one. I thought we would.
Yeah. That would stun... That, yeah.
I've seen tons of things that stun me.
That would be a moment of get out, please.
Pardon me, exactly what do you think you're doing? Well, you told me to do this. Yeah, under the understanding you knew how to actually do it. Like... I can see now that you do not. There, got poutine, got emergency maple syrup. I'm feeling good about our position here. We're going to get paid tomorrow. And that's like the big moment we've all been waiting for.
No, just checking the.
Yeah, no, it's usually we get 3 days on this. Thereabouts, and that's what we're going to hit this time, too. So, and it'll be perfect because we'll end on payday. And we'll also get to see how close the trees are, which is very. Yeah, that one's doing pretty good. These ones almost look grown. Like, look at them. Aren't they majestic?
That is more directed towards. Oh, and I can indulge in dairy all I want. Country Girl's doctor said that there is a pill that she can take that will make her be able to deal with things like dairy. She might get it prescribed for her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't deal with those. I eat dairy.
Oh,
Really.
I don't. I'm so lactose intolerant, it's violent.
I love things like pizza and yeah, cheese and crackers is something that I have as a regular snack. So yeah.
Regular snack, from what I can tell, 2/3 of what you eat is cheese and crackers.
So yeah, I'm kind of. I'd be at a loss if
You're
I.
38. You're 38% cheese and crackers. Like if they were to test what you're made, it'd be 38% cheese and crackers. There, these ones. Oh, they just look bigger. I don't know why. These ones? No, these ones are still small. Because I planted them.
Oh.
But this is good. This is good. We got the syrup is flowing once more.
Oh, we should have picked up the barrel when we were in town.
Oh yeah, I guess so. We got another one. And the tank is refilling slowly.
Slowly will be only temporary.
Oh, only a couple more days. Like, by the time we do this next week, we'll be hooking more trees into this and then starting to get the maple syrup flowing faster. And faster and faster until we can get the maple syrup trailer and just deliver trailer loads of maple syrup.
And I'm going to be super grinding out Junkyard Truck tonight at 8 o'clock. So if you guys would love to see that, come on over and check that out. As we've been shown a new game that might be taking into our Thursday spot. So if I can end the Fabergé truck game, maybe we can move into that.
Yeah, I know what game you're talking about, and yeah, I would definitely like to do that one if we can.
So let's see how I do. Give me a couple days probably 2 more streams, and I can finish up at least what's going on.
As for this game, we've barely even begun to touch what's in this game, and they're actually coming out with a brand new update to this game soon.
Another game that, I mean, maybe tomorrow if I can crawl my butt out of bed and stay focused. It's an old channel favorite. They're in some sort of game expo, so I'd love to just wander around, check that out, and then switch over to our actual favorite of the whole game series, and that is Tower Unite. But first I'll check out the coin game, see what they've got going on. It's it's like Temu version Tower Unite. But however, I will say this. It is made by one developer. It was made
Like
by.
I said about the coin game when we were talking about it the other day, and I'll say it to the audience too, is that, like, I like it and everything, but it hasn't really had anything done with it to the point, and it kind of had its moment years ago. Like, I'd like to be able to play it on the channel, but there's very little point in doing so. Nobody will watch it. It's just, yeah. I like the game. When it comes out with multiplayer, I
That's
think
gonna
we
be a
can get
win.
something out of it.
Because then we can actually challenge each other.
Because it's got the arcade part. I mean, it is the coin game which led us to getting Tower Unite in the first place. And it's the arcade part of Tower Unite that drew us in, because that's what all of the coin game is like, but more. There's more games, more variety. But it's just the arcade-like part.
And you don't have to deal with, as we mentioned too, there's a survival aspect in the coin game that's kind of...
There is, but to me, it's always felt weird. You know, like to me, the coin game has always been about the games, and the weird survival mode in it always felt just kind of, I don't know, tacked on extra, like it didn't need to be there. Just something just didn't really feel right about it to me, and I always didn't really care for it. I mean, I love the coin game, and I'm impressed that one guy did it, and I'm not trying to diss the game by any means or anything, but just like, I don't know, I never cared for the survival mode myself.
Yeah.
Especially since every single other person but you in the whole game is a robot. So why do you have to survive like that when everyone is a robot? I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense.
Next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so you'll probably have the stream going, listening, and chatting when you have a minute. Well, that is good. I'm glad to have you here anytime you are. Don't do that, boo-boo.
You're gonna make a heck of a mess.
What you doing? Oh, you're trying to stuff a paper thing to make a pen. Well, okay.
Thought you were just disintegrating a bunch of stuff for no reason. It's like, well, that's just gonna make a mess. Don't do that.
Could you do that at the kitchen table? This way we can keep all that stuff in a nice pile by your art stuff.
This is fire still on.
No, okay. No, there's an answer.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's just basically now we're just waiting really for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
See how much money we make.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, baby. I like it.
Okay, don't put the paper in there. I know it's the instinct. Don't do it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't need to be done at this moment.
It doesn't matter that I put the paper in there.
Come on, maple syrup.
It's a matter of needing more trees. We have them on the way. You know, I'll plant as these start to come in. I'll plant to replace them, if you know what I mean.
And eventually we'll have the bigger maple syrup storage, which will be even better.
Yeah, I'll plant to replace them, and in that way, this will continue to grow. I mean, I don't know how many trees we can actually attach to it, but we're going to learn. We're going to find out. I'll tell you that much. We are going to find out.
So stay tuned.
Then we are going to get the best car. Which, of course, is actually the goal of the game. Okay, goodbye for the night, Sugar Shack. Excuse me, Cascan.
Get out of my way, Cascan!
Oops. Who's that? Pick it up. Okay, apparently I can't pick... Oh, yes, I can. And then
Drink it
anyway. Yeah.
Good. That was good maple syrup reserves.
Yeah, that was good. Good we got the reserve, right? Yeah, it's so handy to have that for extra. Turn it up so we can hear some stuff, and then I step on it. Oh, okay, whoa. Oh, so how much money does everybody think we're gonna get tomorrow?
I'm gonna say $1,000.
I'm gonna say 3.
3,000. That sounds reasonable. Maple syrup is a pretty good stuff.
Maple syrup is valuable.
Very possible, country girl. I'm trying to complete it because we have a new driving game.
That we'd like to bring to the channel.
Yeah.
That's gonna be extremely obtuse, frustrating, and obscure.
$2,000 is what country girl says, right in the middle.
We also could bring back Drift Island. I mean, that's received a whole bunch of upgrades.
This is true.
And we did make that awesome turbo car. Which is also true. Hey, Bazoo, how you doing? Well, we are going to do some stuff to you because you look terrible.
Looks like it needs a lot of love.
Needs a lot of stuff. See how slow this thing is? The truck is literally faster. Like, I'm not kidding. Watch this.
So slow it doesn't even drive.
Oh yeah, because the parts are pretty cool.
Parking brakes in the middle. Right. Car. And away we go. Yeah, give the car a paint job and fix it up. I agree.
I mean, look at how slow this thing is.
Even the rabbit's running faster than it. Definitely need to put some work into the car for sure. Whoop, and over and...
We're okay, we're okay.
Recovery.
Well, that was no fun. I was trying to fish there. It really wasn't cooperating. Really trying, too. Go for a quick tour around.
Then run it off the cliff when I end the game. That'd be fun, the junkyard truck, yeah. See how much damage I can actually pull off onto. Whoa!
Oh, you didn't mean me run it off the cliff right now.
See what?
All right, now we're okay. We're okay.
Good. We got it.
We're
We got it.
We're good. We're good. We're all good. It's all good. Car definitely needs some work, though. Holy.
Yeah, that's how I could end it, country girl. There's a couple jumps, so maybe that's what I could do.
Hey, quit saying such bad swear words. You're in France. We'd be demonetized for you. What am I hooked on?
You high centered it.
I sure did.
You keep rocking hard enough, maybe you can get it tipped down. there's something I should save up for too. Junkyard truck. Let's buy that motorcycle. Yeah, you definitely did. Which sucks because you're gonna have it towed, aren't you?
Well, I might be able to crank it out of here. I don't know. I'm going to leave it here for now. I'll probably have to have it towed, yes. I can't remember to put it in park, right?
No parking brakes in the center console.
Yeah, I know, but it's automatic, so putting it in park is what also has to happen. Okay, well, I'm leaving the Bazoo here for a minute.
Can you give it a boot or a kick or anything? No. No. It was a thought.
Might be able to give it a good smacking with the truck.
However, away home we go. I centered it though. That's awesome.
Oh, now I don't even know where I am. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, yeah.
So we'll see how much money we get.
Huh. Yeah, no kidding. I got a lot of anxiety. Do you think?
A full on like 5 flips, and then now you're having to walk home in the dark.
Did like a triple Lindy into the ditch.
And the judges say,
I am way far from home, of course. It's awesome.
yeah, you'll pretty much be
Gonna get there, sleep. Gonna wake up in the morning, find out how much money we have. We're not leaving until we find out how much money we get. I want to know. The people want to know.
I was gonna say we have bets placed from everywhere from $1,000 to $3,000.
That's right.
So let's see.
Here's the garage.
We're closing in to our destination. Still can't believe that. You should run the vehicle off the edge of the cliff at the end of the game. Well, not you, Odin.
Not you, and not right now. Yeah, well, joke's on you. I thought that was a good idea. I thought that was a good idea, and I was going to do it right now.
You're like, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Here, turn that off, because that doesn't need to be on.
Head inside.
To our house, which is just whatever temperature it is outside, because we never shut the door or the windows or anything.
And we have made $600.
Okay, $600. Still, that's not bad.
We all way overpriced maple syrup.
Yeah, it's $200 a barrel for. Still, that's more than enough to keep us going. And as we get more trees, the amount of barrels we'll be shoveling in will be
a lot better.
Yeah.
That is correct.
We still got a little time. Let's go over to the shack and see what's going on over there. I love how full of anxiety I am. Well, maybe we should go see if we can get the car out of there, eh?
That might not hurt.
It's probably what's causing all our anxiety.
The Bazoo is just struck.
Stuck out in the middle of nowhere. We should probably go see if we can get that.
Here we go again. You added too many zeros. We all had high expectations for the maple syrup.
Well, now we know. Lowered expectations.
There it is.
Okay, well, let's see if we can't get that out of there. The fun way. Well, this is not going to be a fun way, but it's going to be the way. Yeah.
I'd just pull it down to the road. That makes more sense, though. That definitely probably will work if it can be done to the car.
Attached to a vehicle. How about this one? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Won't let me attach it. Okay. Get back in the trunk. We'll do this the other way then that I was going to try.
This guy is having a real issue getting around you.
He can continue having a real issue.
like seriously.
Dude, I have a chainsaw in here. I'm just saying.
I want to point this out. This guy does not know how to. He went from he didn't graduate from my driving school. Wow, that thing is really stuck there. There it goes.
Not now. Well,
Well, it might be actually worse.
that might be worse. Okay, yep.
Back up. Try again.
Now I know how to get out of this.
Great way to finalize the stream. Recovering the Bazoo.
No. I'm gonna go back home. Turn on the generator. Call my friend Mark. Get him to give us a ride in the tent. Get the tow truck. Tow the car. In the tent.
Smart man.
This is how we're going to solve our problem. This is the only way I can think of without having to walk a whole lot. This is going to work. And remind me not to drive the car for no reason. That thing handles terribly. You have no idea. Like, it tipped over for, nothing, it felt like. So much crap in here, I can barely maneuver around, but that's okay. Needs to be in there.
It does. Generator on.
Generator on.
Let the syrup start flowing. Should be a good day. (2020). Come on, Martin, wake up.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I guess it's probably early in the morning for him. Okay, we'll try that again a little later. Let's go check out the Sugar Shack.
Go see how much money we can make. Or how much money we will make.
I recall you can't do that before 11 or something. Chainsaw and a gas can, 2 BGs in my lap. Yeah, a little birch outlet there is coming along well. Firewood for maple syrup making.
Yummy, yummy, yummy maple syrup.
The maple syrup wood, if you would. Now, did I leave the valve open, or are we
I'm
just
pretty
not
sure you
getting
did again.
Any syrup?
I'm pretty sure you left it open again.
I did. I'm gonna close it now because I keep leaving it open all the time. Still, we filled a barrel, managed to make almost another 30 liters. That's not too bad.
No, that works out really well in our benefit.
We're going to be able to get a little bit more going here today, for sure. That'll probably be next stream, but at least we know we're going to get $600 a week, plus that'll start going up because we're going to be able to start to produce.
A
By-
lot more.
By the time we get to the next weekend, we'll have doubled our syrup production capacity.
Check out our trees. They're growing trees.
That is a good idea. I mean, they're looking pretty good, right? They're not. You can tell they're not quite there, but they're really close. 85%. Maybe they might not be done on, but they're close. They're real close. So those are doing good. These ones are looking bigger, and now even the ones we planted over there
Are starting to grow too.
are starting to get a little bit bigger as well. So we've actually got a good little tree thing going on here.
Nice little bit of maple
Yeah.
syrup will flow.
Oh, the syrup shall flow. We can literally just, and then I'm going to hook it from that tree to this one, and then it'll hook in both ends.
And be like that. Yeah, that's kind of perfect.
Well, the thing is there's only one in hose, right? In this whole place.
So you have to kind of
Yeah.
adjust to that. Well, that makes sense.
But you can see I planned this one to plug into that, on that side. And that'll go around the arc here, which will then hook into those ones, which will then hook into those ones, and then back into the main system. We have to hook everything through, basically through this hose. Everything has to lead to this hose. As long as I can do that, and I've been trying to plan around making sure that that's
How it works.
how
yeah.
it works, yeah.
Don't blame you there.
Well, I think it might be a good time to go save, and then on the next stream, call Martin.
Gather your truck and whatnot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes a good plan. So as Odin does that, I'll recommend to everybody to head on over to swiftenergy.gg, use our magic promo code SIDEORDER25. You can save yourself 25% off all site-wide. They do have other things besides our personal own gamer fuel called Rocket Juice. And if you want to save a little money, yet again, use that promo code. So with all that being said, I've been Glyphtracker.
I have been Odinson. Thank you very, very much for joining us this evening. Of course, we will be back at 8 o'clock with Junkyard Truck. Gonna do some moonshining. Try to get that game out of the way so we can bring a little something new, I think. And also, you know, you are very close to the end of that one anyway. But hey, also don't forget to check out our Discord. Link to that is in the description below. Also, don't forget to check out our merch shop, which there's also a link to that below. Check out our great Season 2 merch and all the great stuff we got over there.
That is correct. It is all going away on November 26th, so you definitely want to get your purchases in before it disappears, because it won't be there until after the new year. We've got a little bit of holiday stuff that we're going to run through. Other than that, though, I guess I have been Glyphtracker. No, I guess yeah.
Said that.
I guess what the real thing is, you guys all know the deal, which is take it easy.
Have a good one, all.